We're back live, ready to, continue the conversation this Good Friday. On the family talk with the Tekes. It's What's Up Lagos, indeed, with the Tekes. I almost ate my tongue.
Why?
I don't know.
You were about to tell a lie that women gossip.
No, that's not the reason. I was about laughing because I just saw some messages and I'm like, Kila dale bye. I saw a number of messages already. People really want to talk about this, and that means that we hit the nail right in the head. But our main conversation here is about gossip and women, and the reason is a man actually reached out to a friend of ours, and it sounded like it's funny because he said, my brother, they're talking about Nigeria and how things are rough and here and there, security. And the guy was just checking up with each other, and then they asked the friend and said, what exactly is your problem? The guy was worried. He was showing that he was not happy. So the guy inquired and said, what's going on with you?
Okay.
That is how the guy now say he doesn't have any problem. That his only problem now is he doesn't know what to do to stop the wife from gossiping. So I laughed. When I heard the gist, I also laughed. Okay. I was laughing because I was like, okay, really? You don't have a problem? That's what you're worried about? And when he explained it further, it happened that the gentleman, he said his family had been exposed to several risks because of gossip.
Because of his wives?
Because of the wife's gossip.
Okay.
To keep secret is a problem. He said, we'll have small secret before you know it. Somebody knows about it. How? The wife has gone to gossip, from talk will lead to talk, and one friend will hear. Before you know it, the friend will tell the husband will tell the friend's husband, and that's how he explained it and gave a number of situations of occasions that had happened, and he traced it to the wife. So he was in between confronting the wife and talking about it one more time. So, but he has been saying it, and the wife keeps gossiping, having conversation, letting secrets out without knowing.
She's probably a jobless person. I mean, not to insult her or anything. Yeah. Probably she's not doing anything.
No, this is not the case.
She's not doing anything. She's probably not doing anything.
It's not probably.
She's probably a sit-home.
It does not sit home. Don't defend.
No. I mean,
don't women gossip?
Don't men gossip?
They do, but this man.
Like how did he get to talk? How did talk need to talk that he now brought this up? Of course, he was gisting and talking with the wife. With his friends.
So you're saying he was gossiping with the friend?
Yeah.
To ask the friend how to stop the wife from gossiping.
Same thing, no. He was also gossiping.
So is gossiping a necessity? Now, is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not saying it's a necessity. I mean,
can it become necessary to gossip?
Nah. Gossip itself.
What is gossip?
Okay. 0700 993 993 993 and the female only line 01465 7190.
Okay.
This message is coming from who now? Oladapo from Magodo. He says, hi Andrea and Collins Teke. I love today's conversation. What I would say about this is that naturally men are headliners and women love to give things in details. That's how they are wired. So yeah, why would I?
So that explains it.
You only like the headline.
we just like to updates, updates, and move out.
We need you to talk.
But women want to start analyzing.
Gist with us. We want you to have a conversation with us. Let's talk. Let's laugh. Let's gist.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We have a Danjuma.
All right.
Danjuma is calling from Yaba. What's up, Lagos?
What's up, Lagos?
Cheers to live.
Yeah. I can see you attacking your husband there. Let's be realistic.
Okay.
Women gossip everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, women gossip. That's the truth.
Okay.
So what can we do to stop? A man is asking you heard about my friend's story. What can he do to stop a woman from gossiping? It's affecting his marriage.
Honestly, I don't know. Because in their blood, so I don't know.
Is in their blood?
Okay.
Yeah.
For real?
Thank you. Danjuma.
Okay, Danjuma.
He said honestly he doesn't know.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm calling from Ilupeju. My name
All right.
is Ijoma.
Can you turn down the volume on your radio? We can barely hear you.
Yeah,
So,
great.
Okay. So who are we talking
my
to?
name is Ijoma.
All right. Good
Well,
to have you.
Okay. Honestly, this is a quite interesting topic,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't like the way the guy is pushing it as if to say all women gossip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Actually, men gossip more nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Men do gossip,
Agree.
and if I have to suggest how it has to stop,
Mhm.
like in my own case, if you come gossiping and look at it, I will pay attention. We start discussing, we start gossiping together. But if I see that it's something that is not bringing value,
Yeah.
I will respectfully tell you, look, does this add any value to your life? Does it add to my life? Honestly, if you come today, I tell you the same thing. You come tomorrow, I ask you the same question. The first time, the person won't repeat it. Even in the home front,
Yeah.
even with the children. I'm married with 5 kids. So even when your kids come gossiping, the only thing I will tell you is if it's not adding value to either you or the person gossiping, please scrap it. Don't gossip. But the truth is that it's not only women that get engaged
Yeah.
in idle talk. It's actually idle talk. Men do. And men gossip a lot. Thank you.
All
Right,
right.
thank
Thank
you
you so
so
much. Thank you for that. I mean, I
Okay.
like the fact that she mentioned don't generalize. It's not a general thing. Yeah.
I agreed. I agree. Men also gossip, but it's not a gender divide. Remember where it started from? It actually started from my good friend's friend who asked the question, what can I do? He, in his case, is very peculiar, specific, and how to bring it for the general, open consumption, everyone's consumption and contribution.
Yeah.
So,
But
are you trying to say that if we did a survey right now on those who gossip more between the two genders, you would have more men that gossip? Now, gossip, if you go by definition, because there are different levels, if you go by definition of gossip, it's just some casual or unconstrained conversation,
Loose talk.
or reports.
talk.
And the reports now, specific key points to pick about other people, typically involving details that are not confirmed as being true. So it's just like your presumption, what you're assuming. Okay, I think this person is acting this way.
Hello, we have a call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who do we have here?
I'm happy that I'm getting you today.
We're
Wow,
happy too.
we're happy too.
Good to have you.
I always listen to this channel. It's one of my favorite channels.
Doje. Thank you.
Thank you.
They come from Ikorodu.
Good to have you,
Welcome,
Leko.
Lekon.
Okay. And concerning the topic you are discussing, the issue of gossiping is not only for women alone. It's also happening in the life of some men also.
Okay.
I believe that what we can do to stop is that, especially for women, we can engage them. Find something, because some people, because they are less busy, they are not have anything to do.
Yeah.
That is why they are gossiping. As husband, you can engage your wife. If you have ability to set up business for her, it's better, because gossiping is not good. It can destroy marriage.
That's right.
And when your wife is gossiping about something, it will also bring bad image to the husband.
That's right.
Yes. Thank you.
All
That's my
right.
contribution.
Thank you for
so
sharing.
much for sharing with us.
We appreciate it.
Now, gossip and women and men, dividing out along those lines, actually should be a thing of the past, because it is impossible. We just like to tag women. Yes, actually, this is my actual position on this matter. We like to tag women to the gossip matter, but the truth is, as far as you're a human being, there are tendencies of you gossiping. That's how we defined it. It is casual talks and stories, all right, and conversations, mostly about other people. That is where I think it's bad, and it matters the kinds of conversations you have about other people.
Yeah.
So they can be good gossip. If you look at that definition, it's possible for them to be good gossip, right? You could talk about somebody with the plan of taking a step that will be positive.
Yeah.
So they could be good gossip. But today, nowadays, Men, women, they spend time slicing, analyzing, dissecting, other people.
Yeah.
And then, in most cases in marriages, they now bring it home. So a woman, okay, you are used to, and the thing is, they gossip about their gossip partners with their husband. They have gossip friends. For example, a guy, you have your other guys that you have conversations with and gossip, talk about other things with, and then you now bring it to your wife, and tell your wife that, so this is my friend now, that my gossip. So these things happen.
It happens. It does.
So our good friend's marriage is under threat right now because of gossip, and he's asking, what can he do in this case? What can he do to stop the wife from gossiping? So that's the key question we're asking. It's not even about whether men or women who gossips more. So what are are you a conductor? Let me get back to the messages and let's take some messages. You want to say something? You lost your thought?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
moving on. Let's see. No, we've taken that message. All right. Aziz here says, I was chatting with my side chick. She said she is not all right. If I should have asked her why, I know she will bill me.
Okay.
I just told her that she should
be
brave up and be fine. Afterwards, Nigeria is not fine. She said, is that what I have to say? You too. Why would you say that kind of thing?
It's to brave up because sometimes I'm not feeling fine. It's the first step to billing. This is a guy code.
Anyway, he said it's side chick, so we understand. Let's move on to another thing. Let's see. This person didn't drop your name. He says, it's normal for a woman to gossip, but it's crazy for men to gossip. Note, men gossip greater than women.
Okay.
In summary, men are greater gossips, and they do it live and direct.
Okay. Wow.
All right. Let's see. Valentine here says, gossip means someone who likes to talk about someone else's private or personal business. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Both guys and ladies engage in gossip, one way or the other. Factual.
That's right.
Factual. You want to tell me that you haven't started in a place and not talk about somebody else? Anyway,
are you asking me? But that's the question you threw out.
Yeah.
So ask yourself this question before
you
judge.
Talked about somebody else.
Have you ever sat and talked about somebody else?
They're not sure if what you're saying is true or not.
How minimally do you do that? Yeah.
All right. Ngozi here says, what's up, Lagos? Chester Live. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Teke. Okay, Mr. Collins and Andrea. He says, men have taken over the business of gossip long time ago. Go to beer parlors and see how these folks table their wives. Families and how they deceive and take advantage of girls. And it says it's a pity our society has decayed and rotten. I advise those beer parlors should have closing hours to enable these men bond with their families respectively. And he says, now we are fighting insecurity. Do have a pleasant day. All right. Well, you see, if beer parlor they have closing times, they will sell. Anyway, moving on. Okay. Elisha from Benin City says, what's up, Lagos? People are free to gist, but when gist turns to negative about a third party, it becomes gossip, which is very dangerous for the society.
All right.
And he says, always a pleasure listening to both of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So are people gisting? So as people should gist against gossiping?
I mean, it's okay to gist. It's just like me having a conversation with you. What gisting, right? I even recommend, right? Husbands and wives have the time to gist.
Have gisting time.
Not
always argument.
Don't ask for only headlines. And when I'm gisting with you, you're saying yes. Okay. All right. No,
that's
man.
Right.
Let's have this conversation. Because at the end of the day, right? I mean, some people keep saying things like, "Oh yeah, women, we are vocal. We like to talk. We like to have conversations. We like to, what's that thing? We have gatherings where we talk." That's why you see a lot of organizations, a lot of events happening. Most of it, women attend more.
Yeah.
Because we love to,
gather.
We love to gist. We love these things, right? But it's not negative. As long as it's adding value, like what the other caller says. As long as it's adding value, there's no problem with that. So if I'm having a conversation with you, it's not negative vibe, right? I even like the way whenever I'm bringing up a negative vibe or maybe a negative conversation, I shut it down. You shut it down. And whenever you are bringing,
it depends.
We shut it down. We shut it down, right? We don't accommodate negative energy at all.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Because the tendency of you before you start analyzing, before you know it, you start saying negative. You start trying to
building an impression about the person, which is not even true. You might even know. You might not know if it is true or not. On your own, you start building this perception and having, thoughts in your mind about the person, and you might just be having assumptions.
That's right, and that's some of the ills of gossip. So gossip is a big matter in our society.
It is.
In our families. It is. So choo. The only places you chook mouth is Wazobia. It's not chook mouth everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, but the point is, gossip has to be addressed. Someone has to talk about it.
Yeah.
Somebody has to talk about it. Now, this message from Champion, it says, the truth is, men don't gossip, really. It's a men talk. But women
that
it's women that gossip.
He says his name is Champion. Shout out to you, Champion.
Give it left hand there.
Thank you for sending your message, actually.
All right, this is a message from the UK.
It says women and gossiping are 5 and 6. They talk on everything, including men. I'm going to take an exception to that. Don't generalize. All right. Okay, let me see. This person here says, good morning. Please, we want to see your face on YouTube. What's up, Lagos?
So are we streaming already?
And we're on YouTube just yet?
I thought that would be on by now. Okay, right. I think we are.
0700 993, that's Facebook. 0700 993 993 993, that's the phone line. And the female only line 014657190. How can a husband or how can you, be it a man or a woman, how can you stop your partner from gossiping?
That's right.
Or should you encourage gossiping between couple? I mean, a man and wife.
Should we encouraging?
Should that be encouraged?
Gossip in itself doesn't sound like a good thing, especially when it has to do with talking about other people. It depends on what you're talking about other people about. I mean, I could talk about other people inspired by what they're doing. You see a couple or you see an individual, their position, their values. You say, wow, this is inspiring. And you know, their wife is like that, their husband is like that. You could do that. It's gossiping. But
I think expression there is negative. Exactly. Yeah. The word there is negative. You can you can have gossip. You can talk about other people, but don't make it negative.
But it's dangerous to also gossip because sometimes, as you also gossip yourself without knowing. You talk about as you talk about other people. You from your submissions, people can read your mind and know your position, and other people also use gossip to probe further, to know about you and people around you.
I might not even know that this person is probing.
And it could be a setup.
Wow, we can't take any calls at the moment. We'll go straight on a break. When we come back, we'll continue this conversation, right?
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Bonus here today, summer me as I buy new SIM card. See, then they give me double data subscription plus 8 times a woof anytime I recharge.
Oh boy, what's up for me now?
You know, say you fit buy SIM card now for any accredited Airtel shop, ba? Just go there with your NIN, just like that.
Sure guy.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Dear Molfix mothers, the source of our happiness is our babies. For babies' happiness, it's important to choose a dry diaper. Molfix Air Dry Diaper, the number one choice of mothers, has all the dryness all mothers dream of. It stays dry, does not leak, and our babies do not have rash. So we're starting the happiness movement with Molfix. Come on, mothers, try Molfix and join our happiness movement.
The UEFA Euro 2020 is here, featuring the best of the best, the Sergio Ramoses, the Ronaldos, the Harry Kanes, the Mbappes, and of course you, the super fans. From Friday the 11th of June to Sunday the 11th of July, you can watch your favorite stars battle it out, match after match, to be crowned kings of Europe. The UEFA Euro 2020. It's anyone's game. Get and stay connected to DSTV to watch every game live on SuperSport or on the DSTV app.
And the winners for the Indomie Eat and Win promo are Mrs. Obi and Davy.
Yes, Mommy, we won! We won!
Yes, we won!
David, you still haven't told me how you won. It's simple, John, with Indomie Eat and Win.
Indomie Eat and Win?
Just buy 10 Indomitables pack, find the unique code at the back of the pack, go to www.indomitables.ng and enter your code to win amazing prizes every week.
Promo ends June 2021.
Indomie noodles, tasty nutrition, good for you.
Your Friday afternoons just got better on Downfall Conversations with Ireti Bakari Yusuf.
People need to be very careful. There's a friend of mine that she has been trafficked for how many years now? I'm just talking about an educated person from an office. She just met a child, they went for a vacation, and like that was how she was trafficked.
People are afraid to seek or ask the right question because they're afraid of surgery. I call it 2 F's that affects women with fibroids: fear and fund.
When you have a child less than 12 years, as a househelp, it's child trafficking already.
Of course.
Child trafficking. So you shouldn't have a househelp that is less than 12 years.
Tune in to Downfall Conversations with Ireti Bakari Yusuf every Friday from 1 to 2:30 p.m. right here on your number one station for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Times 500 naira, 4,000 naira. 8 times 5,000.
I beg. Where on they see this money?
Money care. Now the ogbonge bonus we get the summer me as I buy new SIM card. See, then they give me double data subscription plus 8 times a woof anytime I recharge.
Oh boy, what's up for me now?
You know, say you fit buy SIM card now for any accredited Airtel shop, ba? Just go there with your NIN, just like that.
Sure guy.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Mommy Shade, this child looks sickly. Try and take her to the hospital. I wish I could, but the expenses are too much. Don't tell me you have not heard about LSHS Ilera Eko. Ilera Eko? What is that?
Lagos Health is our wealth. Ilera Eko.
Oh yes, Lagos State Health Management Agency (LASHMA) has designed an affordable and quality healthcare scheme for Lagos residents. Ilera Eko, at your convenience, you can have access to antenatal, delivery, immunization, management of hypertension, diabetes and other illnesses, family planning and basic emergencies. Register with Ilera Eko branded agents and at the nearest Ilera Eko branded outlets. Pay 40,000 naira annual subscription for a family package or 8,500 naira for a
In the heart of Lagos. News, talk and sports. Only on one dial. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
It's 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has described Nigeria as being bitter and sad in the face of current socioeconomic and political challenges it faces. Obasanjo calls for the change in the narrative and identified leadership failure as the impediment to the realization of the nation's potentials. Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State has accused the federal government of playing politics with judicial autonomy. Governor Wike, who made the accusation at the commissioning ceremony in Port Harcourt, said that the federal high courts are underfunded. The federal government has promised to continue to play its role to realize major innovation goals in Nigeria. Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu, the Minister of Science and Technology, gave the assurance on Thursday at the closing ceremony of the Innovation Fellowship for Aspiring Inventors and Researchers program in Abuja. France is suspending its joint military operations with Mali over last week's coup in the West African country. It said the suspension would continue until it received guarantees about the return to civilian rule in Mali. Nigeria has made a U-turn over the hosting the African Athletics Championship. Now, this was after the authorities intervened to say that the competition cannot be hosted as planned between the 23rd and 27th of June due to the global COVID-19 pandemic. With that, we conclude the headlines. You're sure of getting another at the top of the hour. That's at 12. More comprehensive that would be. In the meantime, we are back with the Tekes on the Family Talk this Good Friday. I'm Collins. Teke.
It's What's Up Lagos, baby. Get set.
All right, welcome back. That's Nigeria Info 99.3. And yes, you're still hanging out with the Tekes. I am Andrea Odu-obi Teke, and he is Collins, my better half on radio and, in real life as well. Man, I can't believe this. like every time I say it, it keeps dawning on me that, I'm not just doing life together with you.
Yeah.
I'm also doing a radio show with you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing. Someone said we should be in a good Guinness Book of Record. But, beyond that, the feeling, I mean, there are so many things.
Yeah.
I know someday we'll have the time to talk about it. Maybe, the next time we're invited as a guest, we'll be able to talk about it. But it's a great feeling.
It is.
Absolutely.
It is. So straight to our talk, we're talking gossiping. How can you stop your partner from gossiping? Now, this whole conversation started with Collins' friend, who found himself in a beer parlor with his friends. They were talking, and one of his friends realized that, this other guy, what's going to happen now? You're not lighting up my brother. And he says, since that happening in my home, my home is
it's turning around.
It's turning on you.
Turning on you.
Right. And he had to explain the fact that his wife is one who loose talk almost all the time with neighbors in the compound, people in the area, and they hear gist and you're like, how did you know? Your wife. He's always narrowing it down to the wife. Most of the talk is always coming from the wife.
Yeah.
And it's causing a huge problem, not just in their home, even around them. So he's asking the question, how can I stop my wife from gossiping? What should I do to this woman?
All right.
We've talked about it. What's I don't know.
What can you do?
And the thing is, he's not the only one
in
that kind of situation. We have a lot of people. I'm sure people listening right now will be like, yes, it is true.
And some wives also might be listening and saying that my husband is the problem. He's the gossip one.
Yeah.
What can I do to stop him from gossiping?
Yeah, that's right.
It sounds like a baby question, but it's a serious thing. We might just be mending homes today.
That's right.
If we got the right answer to that question. So aside the talk and fun, let's also think about it deeply. If it's affecting homes, it's affecting relationships, affecting marriages, relationships indeed, then I think it's something that should be addressed.
It's a problem.
Yeah, we have some messages on Facebook, some messages, but before then, you can call 01465 7190 if you're a lady.
Yeah, that's the female only line.
All right.
All right, 0700 993 993 993. Yeah, that's the magic number.
That's right.
You can reach us via.
Great. So we do have Henry C on Facebook who says if it's in the blood, in the family way, it's quite impossible for the person. See, there's no way to
stop it
such
if
a
it's
person.
in the blood.
All right.
Okay.
Shout out to you, Anna Zodo Emmanuel. You said my favorite OEPs. Thank you so much. And all right, Christopher Atebi says, well, I will engage her in numerous business activities.
What if she's not interested?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what if she's not interested in doing business? Well, are you going to force her to do business?
Or you could train her to be a radio presenter or something. I mean, use the talk. You want to talk to the audience, right? Perhaps we would have been crazy talkatives in the streets if we were not on radio. That's I'm very sure I would.
Thank God you said
Yes, Adetola Bukola says, okay, the question is advising that if you want to stop a partner from
gossiping,
you do you can say, he said, you can say, darling, it's not like that. Then you keep quiet. He said, by doing that each and every time, he or she will start, okay, by doing that, anytime he or she starts gossiping, he or she will know that you are trying to curb the zeal to gossip.
Okay, like for instance, I'm trying to tell you about somebody, and you're saying, "No, darling, it's not like that.
It's not like that." So let's try. Can it work? Can it work?
Collins, can you imagine what this girl did?
Imagine what?
I don't even know what kind of a person she is.
No, darling. No? It's not like that. That's what this person is saying. So I don't know if that will work. But you can't see
it's not like what?
Anyways, we thank you for your advice.
Yeah.
But we have Eze on the line. I hope he's ready to talk to us.
He is
quickly.
ready.
So Eze.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, what's up, Lagos?
What's up? Yeah. Welcome on board.
Okay. You see your topic this morning, eh?
Uh-huh.
I don't laugh, eh? All my joints don't defend me. But God day, Sha.
God day.
You see, eh?
Uh-huh.
We are sharing the thing at that 50-50 now.
Okay.
Man, woman, everybody now got it. So it's no longer woman now. You know that there's a proverb in Igbo land. Yeah?
Okay.
It's no longer like that. If man fight finish, then woman go take up the story.
No.
It's no longer like that.
It's not.
So it's both that share the talk together 50-50, and if there's any cheating there, it will result to fight.
Okay. So, but how can we stop? How can we stop it?
How can we?
There is no way to stop it. The thing is in the blood. It has no inside the blood.
All right.
It cannot be stopped at all.
All right.
So don't just touch things outside. Leave it like that as God has made it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Okay.
He says God made gossip. If it's affecting relationships and homes, it becomes bad. So how do we curb it? How do we make gossip safe? Gossiping safe.
I think I like that. How do we make it safe?
Yeah.
How do we make it safe? How do we make it in such a way that it's not going to be detrimental?
Because stopping it might be a tall order.
Each person's relationships. Because at the end of the day, it's not just apart from the husband and wife relationship. You're going to also soil relationships with other people.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to stay with someone who is a gossip.
That's right. It takes gossiping and giving the wrong perception about someone for a relationship to be destroyed.
That's right.
Even in families, you have siblings, it will gossip about fellow siblings.
Yes.
And they now say that one. Once anybody starts a conversation and says that one, just use this our guy. This our guy's.
You say okay, darling.
You just say okay, darling. Okay, that
darling.
one. No, okay, darling. It's not like that. Anyway, more messages on Facebook and calls are coming in.
Okay, Olugbenga Sunday Adefa says, Mrs. Andrea, Teke, you're lovely, pretty, and beautiful. Oh, thank you. And he says, you radiate loving energy. No wonder you and your husband are close and best friends. May God Almighty continue to bless your home and marriage. Love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Uche David says, you need to keep her busy with some domestic activity.
Okay. So if it's a man, what would you do?
All right. So if it's a man. All right. So let's say color the
track. Okay. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah. Track from my papa sending a message on WhatsApp. He said, what's up, Lagos? He said, let's put categories. It's about engaging a woman, even for shop. If she doesn't take the gist out there, they will bring it to her on her desks or in her shop. Now, it's how she repels it from the beginning. Guys gather to about football, money, a girl, a ride.
Very correct.
They've got plans, the plans they've got to do. Women's head office is the salon of That's where about marriage, the sex, finance, the projects, and then finally, home gossip is always all about what the neighbors did and didn't do, and when the month budgets. Okay, it's a which gossip is the most dangerous? It's a gossip
You say gossip with me. I pay attention at the end and ask how much have we made all the time. At the end, you keep it to yourself.
Man, I love that message. You broke it down different categories. Track. My good friend Track. Thank you so much for that.
But did you understand what he said? You understood what
maybe
he
we should
said?
take it again one more time because it's as if.
Okay.
Okay. He said, what's up, Lagos? Let's put the categories. It's not about engaging a woman. Even for shop, if she doesn't take the gist out, they will bring the gist to her desk and shop. It's how she repels it from the beginning. It's a guys gather to shoo about football, about money, a girl, a ride. They've got plans or things they have to do. Women's head office is the salon of shoo. We talked about what happens in the salon the other time.
Okay.
Is it about their marriage, the shoo about their marriage, the sex life, the finance, and projects? He now said, finally, at home, gossip is all about the neighbors, what they did and what they didn't do, and the new month's budget. So that's what the gossip is all about. He said, which the gossip is the most dangerous? He asked the question. He said, gossip with me. He said, I will pay attention at the end and I ask, how much have we made all the time? At the end, you keep it to yourself. Man, that's a fantastic principle.
Okay.
But the neighbor's part touched me, because gossip column is different form. It's part of our DNA I've accepted with this thing. I'm telling you.
But isn't it better that I have a conversation with you, that I gist the gist with you, or gossip the gossip
let's
with you?
gist, but it must be
Both of
gossip.
us, right? And we don't take it out. Like, okay, we've agreed, right?
Okay.
We've agreed that gossip is in our DNA.
Yes.
There's no way. A lot of people say there's no way, right? We get to talk. We would eventually, something will lead to something, talk will lead to talk.
Okay.
And then we would have to gossip.
All right.
But what I'm saying is, isn't it better that we gossip the gossip as a couple? And that gossip, we promise
with us.
ourselves, it stays there with us. It's not going out. Personally, I still believe that having that gisting and gossiping with your partner helps the bond.
It does, actually.
It helps the bond.
It does.
We shouldn't write that out.
We cannot write it out. We just have check and balances.
Okay.
Because there will always be gossip. There will be gossip. Is it not the same gossip that you say we should close our mouth when we say that is putting my friend's friend into trouble now? Because the wife did not close her mouth.
Okay.
So that's the checks and balances. You can have a gossip, especially your partner. I mean, you can have this, you both of you now. You're not taking it out, so it ends with you. But what if
we have
there's
to
a
be
fight?
sure that we're not taking that gist out.
What if there's a fight and the husband or the wife now goes, I said, that's how one day we're talking. This is my wife. There are people who are like that.
Yeah.
They just go and talk about their wives. And men, when you get to beer parlors, you want to have conversations, leave your wives out of it. It's a bad habit.
Yeah.
Because the guy who's listening to you will not do anything about it. And you not make any money doing that.
You're just going to create an impression of your wife, to the man. And the person who you're gisting about has a mentality of who your wife is. He might be greeting your wife, but he knows the gist about your wife already.
And the wife will not know. The wife will smile and say, and the person will always whisper, sit down, no man. I did not say the husband, don't tell us. These things happen and it's annoying.
It is.
So we need to strike that balance, right? It's men don't really gossip, Ogbeni, if I give a left hand. That's Faye Aso. He said they talk and gist normally. I mean, we can talk about some stuff, but women, and then they run out.
Okay.
Baba, you never see men. I will go over here.
Okay, Olugbenga Sunday Adeyefa says he has. We've talked about this before. We've taken that message before.
All right.
I think he just sent it again. Kinsley says, "Good morning, the Tekers. It's nice seeing your lovely faces. My first comment on any media platform. Wow. Shout out to you. Thank you for dropping a comment. 0700 993 993 993. Hello. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Andrea.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
What's up, Lagos?
What's up, Chester Live?
Chester Live. My name is Lara.
Okay, great to have you.
As a matter of fact, psychologists view gossip as a social skill. We all gossip. We all do. There's positive gossip. There's negative gossip.
Yeah.
It is when it becomes a habit. That is when it is bad. And the other time you said gossip is loose talk. I disagree. Gossip is not loose talk. Gossip is talking loosely.
Okay.
because there may be facts in the gossip. That's not loose.
Okay.
My husband brought home some dollars yesterday. That's a fact. But you are saying it loosely.
Okay.
So that's when it becomes a gossip. So it's a social skill. Even a toddler gossips. Mommy, you know that that biscuit you bought for me, Auntie took 2 out of it. It's gossip. But it now depends on how we breed it.
Okay.
Sometimes it turns to negativity. Sometimes, depending on how mature, it's also a sign of immaturity. Psychologists agree it's a sign of immaturity, and it's also a sign of it's a complex.
All right. So let me ask you. Let me quickly ask this question because yes, we agree on all these things, and that's pretty much some of the things we also talk. But my point really is, it affects relationships, does it? It has negative effects. How can we minimize its negative effect? And we also admitted just a while ago, Andrea was talking about the fact that it promotes bond, especially amongst married couples or, people who are in a relationship. It promotes some kind of bonding when you have this conversation. So there are positives also. But the negatives that affect our relationship, our family, especially when it has to do with siblings or it has to do with husband and wife, how can we curb it? What are the steps you think we can take to address it? Because it's an issue.
It depends on the situation, the occasion, the circumstance. If it is within siblings, one very good way of curbing it is confrontation.
Okay.
One very good way is confrontation. But sometimes when people gossip about us, we just say, well, now you get a mad way they take stuff. But if you feel so bad about it, confront the person because it is a complex in the life of that person. They tend to withdraw. They get a bit jittery that I don't want her to come and shout on me. They may still gossip, but they mind what they say about you. Confrontation. In my own case, I've headed a few. I used to be a teacher. I headed a few schools. Now, as a head teacher, no teacher can come to my office and tell me about another teacher.
All right.
I just tell you to sit down, call the other teacher. Oh yeah, repeat what you just said.
Fantastic.
So they know me.
So we can take steps like that to curb this gossiping, even in the workplace, because there's also gossiping. Thank you so much for that, Madam Omolara. She's, of course, one of those where you say senior citizens, with a lot of experience. When you hear a teacher speak, you know that this you can feel it from the disposition. Hey,
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, what's up, Lagos?
What's up, Chester?
Yeah, Colin, Teke, Andrea. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Mr. Frank. I'm calling from Odu-obi.
All right, good to have you,
Mr. Frank. Good to have you again today.
Yeah, you see, this talk, as you are talking, it depends on how you refine it, though.
Okay.
Because gossip has no different mouth where it is coming out from. It's just like crude oil. When you are refining crude oil, you see petrol, you see kerosene, you see diesel. So as we are talking, you determine the one you are seeing it. Are you seeing it as a talk? Are you seeing it as a gossip? Now, somebody said he has a friend, and that of his friend wants to get married. That his friend now or wife is flirting around. Can I talk? Now, if you go to tell that your friend now, you have served your friend. You have served your friend.
Yeah.
But in the house of the lady now, you have gossip.
Yeah.
Are you seeing it?
It depends on the perception, yes. It depends on who, where you stand.
It depends on how you refined it.
Yeah.
So now, another person now might say, hey, I want to get married to this lady. He say, it's an arm dropout. Now you have served the lady. But you have gossip against the man.
Wow.
So all these things, it depends on the way we
look at it.
We look at it. And friends we associate with.
Yeah.
Because there are some friends that they are own. They cannot talk any other thing without talking about people's life. How this guy gets money, he doesn't give out. How this guy, his secret life. but they will never talk anything about their own.
Okay. All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so
Thank
much.
you,
God
Frank.
bless you, Frank. Wow.
Okay. So, I mean, he brought a different perspective that we
I'm
never
telling you,
even thought of.
we didn't look. Yeah, that's the whole
We
idea.
never thought about that.
That's true.
But should we now say that gossiping should be about the intent?
I mean, depending on the circumstances.
Yeah.
So it's so at the end of the day, there's no basis of the fact that men, women dividing things like gossip along gender lines because it's a societal thing.
Yeah.
We all do it. Look at the example the gentleman gave now. For example, you know somebody's an armed robber, or you know for sure that a person is a certain lady is in a certain way, or a certain guy is a certain way, and I think you should leave people to make their decisions. Because it's true, because I'm pulling it back.
Business now.
Yeah, it's not your business. Because what's your business? You say a brother wants to
Except you're
get married.
close to the person, right?
Okay, you're close to someone, and then it's thoughtful. If it's family, you might want to do it, but do it in such a way that the decision, the choice of whether going ahead or withdrawing is in the hands of the person. Some people gossip in such a way that they ensure that you do not do what you want to do.
Yeah.
You can give the points. For example, okay, I find out that a person may be bad for you, and you're getting married, and I feel you're getting into
What
trouble.
if there are ways to say without necessarily saying it? Like there are ways to tell the person without necessarily telling the person. Do you get what I mean?
You have to devise that. The person who is facing that should devise it.
Exactly. Rather than saying it outrightly that, okay, this person is this, so don't go and do. Because at the end of the day, they'll come and ask you, how did you know?
That's right. Good morning, the Tekers. Radio and TV presenters are all gossips. Okay?
We are the listeners.
Are gossips too. Because our ears are always itching to hear what you guys have to come up with. Gossip is part of life, and we must accept it. And it's a gossip also thrives in our religious activities too.
Okay.
That's Ucherado. Ucherado, thank you for that.
Okay, Wahid says, my own opinion, what 95% of guys do is gisting, but madams, 90% of them gossip.
Wahid, change your ways.
Adeshino Ayotoimbo from Matogun says, what's up, Lagos? Evening. Even Collins gist with that his friend. Is it gossip? So Collins is also a gossip. Gossip can be controlled, but can't be totally killed. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the fact that, I mean, we're trying to I mean, let's not forget the fact that what we're trying to do here is how to stop
or to control
a partner.
It can't be stopped
from gossiping. I mean, we have agreed to the fact that it cannot be stopped. It's part of us. We do it on a daily basis. But how can we control it, right? That's the matter right now. So Johnson Ugo says, most people are like this naturally. They only need to control it by knowing what is private.
Some people just talk.
Yeah. But you need to control it. I think everything comes back to controlling your tongue.
Yeah.
Let's see. To be honest, it's almost impossible to stop gossiping about buddies. A healthy short gossip may be kind of allowed and everyone would just laugh over it, sort of. But sort out negative gossip from the rest.
That's right. You should identify.
Yeah, the one that is a negative gossip. All right, let's see. Obi here says, when gisting with another party, does complaining or reporting about someone's infraction or what's that?
Okay.
Against me constitutes gossip. Yeah, that is gossip.
Yeah, gossiping now.
Yeah.
If you want to complain about the person, call the person there and
complain directly.
To the person about you. Is it the person you're talking to? Is he? So gossip is a part. At the end of the day. So gossip is everywhere.
You see, there was something Madam Omolara said. People who gossip, most of them is a weakness, right?
Yeah.
And they have a complex issue
where
they don't like to be confronted. And they also necessarily do not like confronting people. So they rather don't talk about this person or talk about people, at their backs and say things and all of that. So people like that, when you confront them, it jitters them, it shakes them, and they're like, let me know once, see again, before this person comes at me, right?
That's right. That's a good solution.
Strategy,
confrontation, but be ready. Because it could go all. Some people, because of their ego, they feel just spark.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
And turn into a fight. Where did you hear that from?
All right, what's up, Lagos? Collins, you better be careful. Okay, I'm careful. How dare you indirectly call my dear a gossip? My dear Andrea Odu-obi a gossip. Collins, be careful, or watch your back. Okay, fine, huh?
I'll be threatening my husband now, please. I beg you.
Everyone I gossip, we'll be right back.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info.